The Planet of the Apes reboot is perhaps one of the most exciting trilogy in the 2010s, starting off as a warning to humans on mistreatment of animals, to an imaginative tale of what happens when us, the dominant species, pays the price on exploiting others we presume as weaker living beings, exploring the value of humanity and questioning whether humans are worth saving for our reckless behavior. All through the perspective of apes that injects imaginative world building instead of simple switching roles between humans and primates. With the release of Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, can this film match the quality that the predecessor offered, or will it just be another forgettable summer blockbuster? Set 300 years after the event of war, apes have become Earth's dominant species while humans have devolved into their primitive state. On the surface, it might just be another typical story of a young protagonist trying to claim back his people after a new tyrannical ruler destroys their home to build his own empire. But Kingdom still retains that same question where the reboot asks by introducing the character May, who Noah will question what the future for both apes and humans will become. What did worry me initially is that Matt Reeves, the man who revitalized the reboot into the new height, won't be serving as a director or writer this time. Instead, the role was given to Wes Ball, who previously directed the Maze Runner trilogy, and I honestly have no complaint because of how great the visuals are. You might argue that the film's look isn't as distinct and atmospheric as Reeves' visual style, which I would blame on the fast-paced editing and theatrical camera movement. But overall, I love his direction in this film, especially in the first half where the audience trying to figure out the social structure in ape society and explore the remains of human civilization that nature tries to bury about us being a dominant species at the time. The real concern is actually at the story. Can Kingdom do its own justice? It always crosses my thoughts after watching the trailers that Kingdom would be the turning point of the franchise, offering some mindless action-adventure blockbuster. But pure entertainment is not the reason why I came for Planet of the Apes, rather for its thought-provoking, complex theme coded in strong story and character development. Fortunately, it still retains those qualities where you will find how the civilization of ape has flourished, only to explore the problem of racial tension and domination between ape clans, and also how intellectual progress became a danger in the ape society. But unfortunately, the theme never reached the thematic depth like the Caesar trilogy, despite being the longest film in the franchise. In fact, the second half feels too long and falls into the generic story tropes to satisfy Noah's arc, shifting its focus from Proximus' motivation as a villain that sadly become flat, lacking the element for us to reflect back on our current society. However, I always found myself to be intrigued with the question that the reboot always asks: can humans and apes live side by side peacefully? While it is not the main focus of the film, it is actually the strongest element in the film. While it is not the film's focus, I feel that this is the most effective element that the film offers, focusing on the dynamic relationship between May and Noah. We are put in the shoes of a young ape from a non-human point of view, questioning if we could fully put our faith in May, the species that once was dominant on Earth before. The people who have done cruel things to nature for the purpose of satisfying their ego. Have they changed for the better, or perhaps still retain that identity and learn nothing from the catastrophic event that almost wiped out humanity? May's action doesn't make that question simple to answer, showing the complexity of human nature that is enough for us to reflect after the credit ends, and surprisingly leaving me hanging to find out more what the sequel will offer. Before entering the theater, I did put my expectation as low as possible, knowing that it won't match up with Caesar trilogy that Matt Reeves has offered. But honestly, Kingdom is not that bad as it seems. Yes, it has flaws with the story and execution, but still lays the important question for us to reflect when the credit ends. And don't get me wrong, I'm actually excited for Wes Ball's vision of the franchise. Definitely try giving a shot for Kingdom, but I won't blame you if you end up not liking it. Alright, that is all for me. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope that you enjoy my thoughts on the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.